Paul says in the book of Corinthians that the letter kills, but the spirit brings life. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that exactly mean when he says the literal kills, but the spirit gives life and life in abundance? So you have been created in as image and likeness. Image and likeness and the fullness thereof. The problem comes in, that is a fact, that is true. You have divinity, you are divinity, you are created in his image and his likeness and the fullness thereof, whether you like it or not. The thing comes back to, do you know who you are? Do you really take the time out to find out who you truly are? Not this machine that is programmed by the world around them. I'm speaking about divine design. I spoke about this last week, and I said somewhere in one of these discussions that I'm having is I said that what was that thought? I said that the human flesh, the own will and understanding is the lowest form of life. So when I refer to divine design, when I speak about divine design, I speak about that portion of yourself who you truly are. Who you think you are is not who you truly are. If you are image and likeness, it is important that you go and understand who you truly are. Go and seek out your divine design, your highest form of life, the superconscious. That is the most holy place. You see, the moment you understand your true identity, the moment you understand who you truly are and have been created to be before the foundations of the earth, you wouldn't come with this mumbo jumbo of there's a weapon formed against me and it shall not prosper. You are the only weapon formed against yourself. Because the fact that you believe that who you are and who you have been created to be, that your destiny is in the hands of other people, that shows that you don't know who you are. So because you don't know your true identity, you are the weapon formed against yourself. I don't want to even take it far. We can use the word so loosely. We interpret the scriptures so loosely, and then because of us not interpreting the scripture the way the Father intended for us to interpret it, we kill people. We kill first ourselves and then we kill those around us, because we use the scripture so loosely. Many a times I just read the scripture, I read the statuses of people using the scripture, and I just laugh, because what are you saying? No weapon formed against me. You are the only weapon formed against yourself. There's no weapon that I can form against you. Paul says in this very same epistle, he says that whenever you return to the literal, whenever you return back to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, whenever you put yourself in the judgment seat, when you are led by your own thoughts and understanding, and you don't love with compassion and mercy the same that the God of love does, the Father does, who you are supposed to be one with. He says, when you deny that part of yourself, your spiritual part, then the veil is back on your eyes. So you're back in darkness, and darkness leads to spiritual death. And that is why I say the letter kills. You kill yourself first, and then you go and spread the poison and kill those around you with the letter. Jesus only operated from the most holy place. And because he operated from the most holy place, because he operated in love, regardless of what the world says, regardless of what society says, regardless of what the church says, regardless of any and everything, he remained in the most holy place. And that is why he conquered death. He died to his own will and understanding over and over and over. That is Christ's consciousness. That is the mind of Christ. Judgment does not live in the mind of Christ. Nor does sickness, nor does disease, nor does sin, nor does lack, nor does poverty. It does not exist in God. The most holy place is not a place in heaven. In the physical heaven, there's no physical heaven. The most holy place is the superconscious. We all have it within us. But there is no place for self-will, self-understanding, and self-righteousness in the most holy place. That is the highest self. The highest self is one with love. And in love, there is no division, there's no separation. We are all perfect, regardless of who we sleep with, regardless whether we do things that you deem wrong. In the most holy place, in the divine design, love conquers all.